Hello, what's up everybody? How's it going? Welcome to another video of tutorial series PHP Specials. I'm your host Anwar Ali and I'm here today with a brand new video, and today we'll be discussing on topic like string manipulation. So in order to manipulate strings in various ways, there are various PHP functions that we'll be discussing today, and I've listed a few topics today that we are going to discuss one by one each. And they are like replacing a string. If you want to replace some character in a string with some other character, how do we do that? To get some substring of a parent string, how do we do that? To strip all the HTML tags from the string, how do you do that? In order to convert the string to uppercase, in order to convert the string to the lowercase, if you just want the first letter of the string to be uppercase and the rest of it to be in lowercase, this can be useful in case of replacing the name in a proper way, like the first name or last name of the user are generally should be in uppercase, but maybe the user just typed it in lowercase and we want to save the later as uppercase in database. How do we do that? Similarly, we can separate a string and convert it into array. I'll discuss about it. We can separate a string with reference to some other string, and this can be useful when we have some comma separated values and each of the values being separated by comma. In that case, if you want to separate each and every letters or numbers or maybe characters with reference to comma and convert those separated characters into array, and there's a way in PHP and we call it Implode. Similarly, we have an array of some characters or letters or numbers, and we want to separate it, we want to convert it to a string by separating it through comma or some other characters. We have a way in a PHP that we call Implode. Similarly, we'll be discussing how to convert a new line to a BR tag. So and there's a way in a PHP where user can type some random string in text area, where user might give an enter, place an enter in the text area, and that is not actually a BR tag. Our PHP reads it as a normal continuous string. So in order to add BR tag whenever user press enter in the text area, there's a way in PHP, and we'll be discussing these 9 topics today one by one. I might be missing some other let's say topics which I think you can cover yourself, but these are some of the most used topics on string manipulation in PHP, which I just randomly listed it out. I didn't prepare much about listing the topic. I just randomly listed these 9 topics. So let's discuss these topics one by one. Let me open my Sublime Text and drag my PHP Specials folder, application, amps, www, and my folder is PHP Specials. And for those who are not aware about this folder or the playlist we are on, we daily discuss on a new topic, which is a special topic in PHP. We don't just start from scratch and just discuss on a new topic every day, and thus we are discussing on string manipulation today. So you can go through my playlist, and if you haven't subscribed it, you can click on the subscribe button, and also don't forget to press on bell icon so that you get each and every notifications whenever we have a new video uploaded. So for this, I would like to create a new file and maybe name it as string.php. Let me save this. So string.php would be my file, and I'll be working in this file today. Just full screen this. So let's start with what was that? Let me just make this full screen. Replacing a string. So in order to replace a string, let us first of all create a string. This string can be anything that we maybe grab from the database or took from the user through a form, or anything, or maybe our custom string that we want to replace something on that. So in that case, let us create a string and call it like let's say $str equals to this is a random string string. Okay, I made it look a little bit ugly because I just want to make it clean after using my function that I'm about to discuss. Let us suppose we want some camel casing. It is not actually camel casing, but I want like everything in a first starting all the starting letters of a word to be capital, like this. T is capital, is, I is capital, O is capital, A is capital, random R is capital, and I want S to be capital but the TR to be small. So I want to replace this STR to capital S and small lowercase t and lowercase r. So in order to do that, I can replace this 3-letter or maybe entire sentence or even just a word by what we want. In order to do that, what we can do is we can assign the same variable or create a new one as you wish. For now, I'm just assigning the new value to the same variable, and there's a function in PHP that says str_replace. What it does is it replaces some collection of string and by a new one, and we need to give which string to convert. Okay, so I'll discuss about it. So this is for replacing a string in the parent string. Okay, so this function expects 3 parameters. The first parameter is the string or a combination of the letters or word that you want to replace with, and currently I want to replace str. So I'll just copy it and paste it over here. I want to replace str, and I want to replace it by the second parameter would be what I want that string to be. That is the what is the value I want to replace this string with. So for that I will be doing str. So I want to convert str capital S, capital T and capital R by capital S, lower t and lower r. So this is what I want to do. I want to convert this string to this string in the parent string or str. So this is what these are the 3 parameters that this function expects for. So the first parameter is the string I want to replace, the second parameter is the string that I want to replace with, and third parameter is the parent string that I want to replace on. So now if I try to print this str, I can see that the str should have been replaced by capital S, lower t and lower r. Let's check this out. So my file is string.php. So you can see the capital T and capital R is now replaced by lower t and lower r. So this could also have been achieved by just writing the whole word over here and replacing the whole word with the word which we can do. So it depends on how much how would you like to do the thing. So if there are chances of the capital T and capital R to be repeated in numerous places in different ways, we could be more cautious and just write the whole word and replace it with the whole word. So it depends upon the situation, how do we pass the parameters inside this. So even if we do this, the entire word, it will still work, and it would again still work if you just copy the entire sentence and replace it with the entire sentence with lower t and lower r. So now if I save it and refresh this, you can see it is still working. So it depends upon the situation, how long is the string and what type of replacement you want. So you can just pass on the parameters as per your requirement and just try to make it as short as possible. So this is how we achieve str replace. I hope that made sense. So this was the first topic that we just covered, replacing a string in a parent string. Now let us discuss on substring. Maybe we can use the same string. that we can save some time. I'll just comment out the replacement over here and start working on substring. So substring is actually a part of this string. Okay, this can be this, or only T, or TH, or THI, or THIS, or even IS, or even IS space IS space A. So any part of this string is a substring of this parent string. So if you want a substring from a parent string, there is a way in PHP, there's a function in PHP actually, and that function is, let us just give a variable called sub and assign the substring to this sub. So we have a function called substr in PHP which also expects three parameters. The first parameter is the parent string. The second parameter is the starting index. Where do you want the substring to start from? So I say 0. And third parameter is the number of characters that you want to grab from the string. Let us say I want to grab 6 or 7. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. The space is also a string, so 5, 6, 7. I want to grab 7 characters starting from 0th index, which means the first index. Okay, so I'm saying I will need 7 strings or 7 characters in total. So now if I try to print this string, now you can see that I'm getting this is, because it is grabbing the first 7 characters, which is this is, and just returning me the value of the string. So now let's say I don't want this, but I want to start from I and get the value till here. So I want to say is a random. So in that case, what I can do is I can just start from here, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th index. So which means 5, the index should be 5. So I can just say 5 and start and grab the 7 characters. So I can see that it start from is a RA. So if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's grabbing the 7 characters from the string and it's starting from the 5th index, which is I. So this is how you can grab the substring from the parent string. I hope this is also clear to you. So let us jump to another topic. I'd just like to comment out the substring, and let us move to stripping HTML tags. Okay, now let us suppose we have some tags in a string, and let me also remind you the substring are usually, you can see in most of the news site or blog, you can see that in the home page or in the listing page of the blog, we have an image or we have a title and a few lines of description. Okay, so that few lines of description is actually being pulled from database, but instead of showing all the description, they just show some substring starting from 0th index, and they just do it like dot dot dot, and there's a link called view more or view all or something like that, read more, and that expands your content more. So initially the logic is just displaying some few lines in order to list some element. In such cases substring plays a really good role. So let me comment out this and let me start a new topic, which is stripping HTML tags. So for that I think I will create a new string and call it like str equals to let's say bold. We have a bold tag and says my name is, and I want to display my name in italic as well, so I Anwar Ali. I want to close the italic tag and I want to close the bold tag this way. Now if I just print out the string, let us see first of all how the string looks like. So everything is coming in bold because the entire string is wrapped inside bold tag, and you can see the name is in italic tag because I wrapped the name inside italic tag. So you can see everything is working fine. Now what I want to do is I don't want any kind of HTML tags to be shown. I just want to strip them out. So in that case, let's try something else. So let's say I would like to call this variable str ippe stripped, And in order to strip the HTML tag from the parent string, what we can do is we can just call a function called strip underscore tags and just pass on str to it. Okay, so pass on str to it, and you can now see, oops, strip underscore tags and str. Okay, this is being echoed, so I would like to comment this and just echo the new strip it is stripped. Now we can see once I've passed this parameter to str and I'm into this function, and you can see that I have assigned the stripped string to the stripped. Now when I print the stripped variable, you will see that the bold and italic should have been gone. So let's see. Now we can see that all the tags are gone. We just have a plain text. So this can be useful even while, like, say, displaying something in meta title or meta description where we don't want to show any tags, and also sometimes while listing the basic news in the home page where you don't want to work with. Sometimes when you are adding some data from the backend, you use CK editor or some kind of editor which inserts lots of tags into the string, and you are just grabbing few lines of the string, so you are missing the ending tags. So in that case, in order to just get rid from the tag, you can just use strip tags to just strip out all the tags from the parent string and just display the plain text. So this is how the strip tag is done. There are also other ways where we can just ignore some of the tags and strip out all the other tags. So in order to do that, you can just pass on second parameter as a string by mentioning which tag you don't want to strip. Let us say I don't want to strip B tag, I just want to strip I tag. So in order to do that, I just pass the B tag over here and refresh this. Now you can see the italic tag is gone, but the B tag is still there. So you can see that I have a B tag. The B tag is being ignored and I tag is stripped out. Now let us try to view the source, and you can see, let me just say views, selection source. Yes, so you can see the B tag is there and the I tag is gone. So this way we can just ignore some of the tags and just strip out the remaining. Let me just comment this out and start the new topic again. And another topic is uppercase. So if you want to convert any string to the uppercase, let me just uncomment this string again. So they are random strings, like some of them are uppercase, some of them are lowercase. So what I want to do is I just want to convert the entire string to the uppercase. So in that case, let me just write some comments on each of the functions so that it becomes easy for you to understand in future. So substr is used to grab the substring from the parent string. Similarly, strip tag is used to strip out all the tags or all the HTML tags from the parent string except for the mentioned tags. Okay. Now I just want to convert the entire string to the uppercase. So each and every letter of the string should be converted to uppercase. So in that case, there's a function in PHP that says, let me just assign str, replace the value with the uppercase. So in order to do that, what we just need to do is you need to call a function called str to upper. Okay, and pass the string name over here, which is str. So I am converting the entire string to uppercase and assigning it again to str. Now if I try to print this out, str, you will see that the entire string should be converted to uppercase. So you can see this is a random string. So this is a random string is now all converted to the uppercase. Okay, so this is how we convert a string to the uppercase. So what this does is converts the entire characters or say letters of the string to uppercase. Alright, so let me comment this out and try another function which is converting the entire string to the lowercase. So it is exactly the same. I just copy this. Now instead of upper, what I'll do is str to lower, this way. So now you should see that the entire string should be converted to the lowercase. This is how we just do it. We just call a function and everything is done for us. So this is, in order to convert the entire string to uppercase, we use str to upper, and in order to convert the entire string to lowercase, we use str to lower. So this function, what it does is converts to uppercase, and this is for lowercase. Okay, so let me again comment this out. Now let's try another one, and that is first letter of letter to uppercase, right? So let's say that we have a string. Let me just create a string, $str. I missed out slash $str equals to, we have a name, but the name starts from the lowercase. Let's say this is a string. But what I want to do is, since it is a name of a person, I want to convert the first letter to the uppercase. So in order to do that, what we need to do is we just need to call a function. So str equals to uc first. So uc means uppercase and first means the first letter. So this is a function given by PHP that converts the first letter of the string to uppercase. So I just pass $str to here. So str equals uc first $str. Now if I try to print this out, echo $str, what it does is it prints out the string, but the first letter of the string is uppercase. Okay, so this is how we print the first letter of the string, entire string, to the uppercase. Now let me just comment this out, and first of all let me write a comment. Converts the first letter of the string to uppercase. Let me comment this. Now let's discuss another topic: string explode and array implode. So in order to know these two topics, you must be sound in the concept of array. So you should at least know what is array and how it works. So if you know them, now let us discuss about the remaining two topics. I think three, right? So we need one more. So before discussing on this, I would like to discuss new line to br. Okay, so let us suppose that we have, let me comment this out. Okay, we have a text area inside a form. Let me close the PHP here. So we have a form and the action is blank, which means the form will submit on the same page, and method is post. Okay, or get anything you want. So method is post. So I have a text area over here that allows user to type in some paragraph or some inputs. So I want to name it as description. Okay, and after the text area closes, I want to break the line and I want to provide an input type equals to submit button, and I just don't want to give any name, and this value equals to submit. Okay, so after the form submits, the name is posted to the same file. So I need to write some PHP over here, and I'll just write if is set $_post description description. So if the description is being posted to the same file, I want to grab this file and print it out. So $desc equals to, I will grab the file by doing this $post description and just print this out, echo $desc. Okay, so let us just try this out. So we have a text area and a button, submit button. So after the form is being submitted, it is submitted to the same file. So if something is being posted, it should just print it out, because we have just written echo description if the description is being posted. So let me try to type something in here. So this is a test paragraph, and I'm just giving a line. I'm just breaking a line over here by an enter, and I'm saying this is another paragraph. Let me just submit this. You can see, though I broke the line between this is a paragraph and this is another paragraph, it is only, the HTML is only taking the line break as a space, to be an extra space. But what if I want to break the line, if the line is being broken in the text area? So since I'm breaking the line in text area, I want the line to be broken in this string as well. So if you just press Ctrl U, you will see this is a paragraph and this is another paragraph, but there is no line break in between. There is just a space. Okay, so this is not line break. In order to break the line, we need a BR tag, right? So there is no BR tag. So now, in order to have a BR tag, in such cases, whenever user presses blank, I mean enter, we want to replace that enter with BR. In order to do that, we can just call a function called NL2BR. So when NL, it means NL is a new line, and 2 is just a symbolic representation to TO2, and BR means break, right? So I'm converting the new line to break, BR tag. Now let us see, resend, and this is in another line now. Why? Because if I just view the source, we can see now the BR tag is there. So in order to replace the new line with the line with BR tag, we can just call this function NL2BR, and it will break the line to by converting the new line with BR tag. So though there was not a BR tag in the text area, the new line is automatically being replaced by the BR tag. So this is how we just convert the new line to BR tag, by just using an L2BR. I hope this was easy enough. Now I want to comment this out from here to here, and I'll write a comment over here that says, if you want to convert new line to BR tag. Right, now let us jump to another topic, that is string explode and array implode. So let us discuss on string explode. Let us say we have a string str, and the string is hello, hi, what's up, and how is it going. So these are some of the general greetings, okay, that we usually do, and which are separated by comma. Now what I want to do is I want to grab these values, just these values, and place it into an array. So I want an array with 0th index hello, first index hi, second index what's up, fourth index how is it going. So I need to separate this string with respect to comma. So wherever a comma appears, I need to break the string and grab the values and place it into an array. So what I need to do is I need to break the string with reference to comma. Alright. So for this we have a perfect function in PHP that is known as explode. So let us create an array $arr, maybe it's just a name, you can give anything you want. And in order to break a string with reference to comma, what we can do is we can use explode. So it expects two parameters, and I mean three parameters, no, two parameters. The first parameter is with respect to what you want to break the string. So I want to break the string with respect to comma, so our first parameter would be comma. My second parameter would be which string would you like to break, that is str. So what it does is it breaks the string str with reference to comma and assigns each and every value that is being separated in an array in respective indexes. So now if I try to var dump the arr, you will see that arr is an array with with a length of 4, which has hello in its 0th index, hi in first index, what's up in second, and how is it going in third index. Let's try this out. Just close this and refresh this. You'll see now AR is an array with 0th index hello, first index hi, second index what's up, third index how is it going. Okay, so this is how we explode some string with reference to some character this way. Now let us suppose we have an array like we have in $arr, and I want to join this array to something else. Like for example, we have an array which is ARR, and I want to join each and every block which is hi, hello, hi, what's up, and how is it going to a string. Okay, so just a reverse of explode. How do we do that? Let us say new str equals to I want to join the array to a string. So it is just the reverse of explode, which is implode. And what I need to do is I need to pass the parameter by which I want to join the string. So the first value would be, let us say I don't want to join with comma, rather I would like to join with underscore. Okay, and I want to join this array, so I will pass $arr to it. And if I refresh this now, you can see, oops, I didn't print it out, so now echo $new underscore str. So now if I print this out, you will see that the comma is gone and the array is being joined, but with respect to underscore. So this is how we separate a string and again join the string. So if you just want to separate a string with reference to some character and place it in array, you will use explode. And if you want to join the array with reference to some character and convert it to string, you will use implode. So this is to separate separate a string with reference to a character and place them in array. Similarly, joins the values of array to a string with reference to a character. Right? So these were some of the topics that we just discussed, and I hope that is making sense. Now I forgot to wrote one of the most used function which is really necessary to learn, and that is trim. So I would just like to add as a 10th topic, which is str and trim, tri and trim. So let's discuss the trim. So let us say we have a string $str which is equals to, let us say we have like space a and space b, space c, space d, and space, lots of spaces in between. So in PHP or in other programming language, there's a concept of white space. So all of the spaces that appears before a character, before the starting point of the character, or before the first character of a string, or the space that appears on the last character after the last character of a string, these are known as white spaces. And the white spaces are unwanted spaces in the programming language. So if you want to get rid of such white spaces and just get A, B, C, D, okay. So right now, in order to see if there is a white space, what we can do is echo $str and maybe concatenate it with underscore to see how the output look like. Okay, let me just refresh this. You can see that A, B, C, D is there with only one space because HTML reads multiple spaces to be one. Okay, and there's an underscore there after one space. But if you try to view the source, you will see that there are lots of white spaces in front and lots of white spaces in the back. So while viewing this, it might not seem that dirty, or it is just looking fine. But sometimes while manipulating the string, this might cause some problem. We might try to explode things with space. So for example, the user can see that there's a string called ABCD, so they might expect if I explode this string using space, I can get A separately, B separately, C separately, and D separately in 4 different indexes. But that what they will actually see is, because since there are lots of spaces in front, 0th index will be blank, first index will be blank, second index will be blank, and then you will get A and you will get B, you will get C, you will get D, and again there are lots of indexes that are blank because there are lots of spaces, and that explodes this entire string and have lots and lots of indexes. So in order to get rid of such white spaces, you can just call a function called trim. So let me just remove the string and have a trim. So what trim does is trim just removes extra white spaces. So till now we were seeing that there were lots of white spaces in front and there were some white spaces in the end. Now if I try to refresh this, okay, and try to view the source, there is no white spaces in the beginning and there is no white spaces in the end. The string exactly ends at the D and exactly starts in the A. This is how we get rid of white spaces, which might not seem so much useful to you right now, but later on when you explore more on programming, you will find that these kind of stuffs are really very important while manipulating string. Okay, so these were some of the functions that were useful for string manipulation, and I hope this helped you. So let me just quickly write the comment for trim to remove the unnecessary white spaces. So in order to do that, I will just call trim functions. I hope this video helped you, and I hope you got to know the new topics today. And if you didn't, don't worry, we will be back tomorrow again with a new topic. And I hope you liked the video, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you get the notification of new videos daily. So I'll be back tomorrow with the new topic. If you have any questions, you may feel free to comment on the video, and if you want the source code of the video, you can find the GitHub link in the comment below. And I'll see you tomorrow with the new topic. Till then, have a nice day, have a nice time. See you. Bye bye.